Hey, Empress Vibrant here. Hope everybody is bliss. So, following the new moon energy, new moon in Taurus, I hope everybody is feeling good, setting their intentions, their goals, working on the shadow side, deciding what they're going to leave behind and what they're going to be focusing on. My lovely Cancers, this is your reading. How we're going to do it today is I'm just going to go through to the sacred geometry and peep what the overall energy is. Go into the oracle, look a little bit into the tarot, what is going to be activated and what is being activated within you, and get some words of affirmation and words of encouragement. All right. Let's see how we're going. What is the overall energy for Cancer? Oh, lovely. Number 28, we've got joy. The energy of joy activates our feeling of happiness and well-being and supports a high vibrational frequency in our being. That's lovely. Joy. The energy of joy activates our feelings of happiness and well-being and supports a high vibrational energy in our being. Another beautiful card as well. So joy. So has this been a part of your affirmations? Has this been a part of what you're activating within your new moon energy to have that energy of well-being, happiness, joy, being able to smile more, being able to show up? This is what it's about. And if this hasn't been a part of the energy and you've been doing a lot more of the shadow stuff, you are working towards and are going to be vibrating on a higher energy frequency where joy, happiness, and well-being is at the center of your world. So I'm loving this energy. Joy. All right, Cancers, I see you. Joy. Let's get it. I'm going to use the Moonology deck and see a bit more why this has come out. Messages for Cancer, please. Regarding joy. Enjoying this new moon energy. Jeebus, so many came out. So, joy. So within this energy where you are focusing on your joy, your well-being, and your happiness and aligning to that higher vibration, adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So just adjustments are required to get you into a space where you feel that your well-being is taken care of, that you're able to have, the vibration, that you are the vibrational match to what it is that you want. So adjustments need to be made. Some self-care regime, getting structured, becoming more disciplined. So there are adjustments that need to be made that will help you feel so much more better and joyful in your day-to-day movements. Communication is key. Yeah. New moon in Gemini. So it could be possible that there is an energy who could be a Gemini that you need to be speaking with. This is new starts. It's again new moon, as we're in a new moon in Taurus, and Taurus is about stability and finances and making sure we have what we need on a base level. So, and aspirations and goals. And when we're talking about Gemini, we're talking about that energy where we are, it's air. So we're talking about communication, things that's in our minds that we want to discuss. So to cultivate that energy of joy, well-being, and happiness, adjustments need to be made, but also some communications, because communication is key to allowing you to get certain things off your chest, get them out of going over and over and over in your mind, having conversations with people, and not having them in the physical. So get into the habit now of speaking your truth, addressing issues so that you can really step into that joyful energy. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Ooh. So again, we've got this energy where there is a new romantic cycle that is beginning. And with you adjusting things around and getting things structured, and maybe even having the communication that this romantic cycle is getting more serious now, it's become official. Maybe this is the time that, you know, your new partner meets your family. It gets a lot more intimate, a little bit more personal. So that communication is key to let everybody be ready for this information, that joy, that happiness, and that well-being. And then they're happy for you, you know, once they see that you're joyful and this person helps with your, you know, well-being and your joy and your happiness. I feel like they will communicate that, and they'll be happy that you have a new romantic cycle beginning, because you deserve it. A lot's happened over the years, a lot has happened over the last couple of months. Some of you have been taking some time to just be alone and cultivate your own healing. And for some of you, have been in relationships that have been casual, and others of you are just dealing with being platonic. So those who have, you know, whatever category you fall under, it's nice time for you to be able to, you know, embrace the new romantic cycle, communicate that, you know, that you're feeling good, that you feel joyful, you know, and you feel good about it. Confidence is key to your success, new moon in Leo. So again, with this Leo energy, we're talking about passion, focus, drive, and ambition. So that confidence in oneself, in your abilities and what you're doing, cultivating new partnerships, adding a new line to your label, or adding a new product or a new service to your what you've currently got going on, is definitely going to support you here. Yes, had to answer the door. So, as we said, confidence is key. Whatever it is that you're going to do, the conversations that you need to have, maybe that's where the confidence needs to come up through. Yeah, joy, happiness, and well-being. It's time to give rather than to take, new moon in Virgo. So possibly with a Virgo energy. Virgo is another earth sign, so we're dealing with stability, feeling grounded, details, nature. You know, it's time to give rather than to take. So maybe this is a time where you give of yourself wholeheartedly, having those conversations, being confident enough to have those conversations, because it's key right now, as it will help adjust the situation, because there are things that need to be moved around. So give of yourself wholeheartedly, fully, and allow those around you to actually activate everything that they need, and you as well. Okay, always put yourself first, but also remember that it's a time to give. So bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So bring love into this situation. Okay, so especially where there's adjustments that need to be made. Maybe this is a conversation on things needing to be more structured, having more discipline and things of that nature. Possibly it's that kind of energy, but bring love into the situation and how you communicate that. So maybe talking about discipline is where you start saying, look, I want you to be, you know, the best that you can be. I feel that in our relationship or within our dynamics, within our family, we could be so much more structured. We could get things done. We can be better timekeepers. We can show each other how we care by just adding in that little bit of love and that key communication, but in, you know, that's delivered in the right way. And it's a time for healing. Okay, it's a time for healing. So this is a time where you allow yourself to give, be confident in speaking up, understanding that adjustments are to be required, but you are moving towards that state where you feel complete joy and happiness within your well-being, because you are healing. You're bringing love into your situation. You're giving rather than just taking. You're moving with confidence in the ability that the Most High and the ancestors have got your back. Your spirit guides are always with you. There's a confidence in your ability and your skills. New romantic cycles begin. You're able to smile a little bit more openly, tell people that, feeling good. You know, my relationship is going well. You know, having that key communication that's going to allow you to move from that one state of being to the next, where you feel great and ready to just be everything that you need to be. Adjustments are required though, and this could just be to do with timekeeping, discipline, focus, shifting things around, you know, for this overall joy and happiness. Let's see, after you had so many cards, we'll just clarify this with the tarot. Clarify this message. So there we go, the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands are speaking about taking action, the opportunities, the limitless opportunities to do and to become. Wands are about action, doing. So again, taking the action on having that communication, giving rather than taking, bringing love into the situation, taking action on that healing and having that conversation that's going to support you feeling better about yourself and about your abilities and where you currently are, Cancer. So there was great things happening. Let's see what's being activated within you. What was being activated for Cancer with this new moon energy? Oh, lovely. So the first one that is being activated through your journey that we've just discussed through this Moonology cards is trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have the faith in your intuition. So it's about trusting your intuition. When it's that time to have that conversation, when it's the time to draw away and to heal, to look about your well-being, when trusting your intuition when it's time to show up with love instead of that fire energy or with that energy that is too over emotional that we can be at certain times. So trusting in the intuition and listening to your soul's loving voice that will tell you when it's the best time to move, give you the right words to say. Just trust in the process and trust in yourself, you know. And then we have loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So you being consistent, showing up, being someone that people can rely on, to be there, to show that love, to listen to the intuition, to take action on the healing, on the communication, on moving, adjusting your position or adjusting the way you do things, and adjusting your perception, adjusting, all different things that's here. There's so much here with the communication, time to give rather than to take, and bringing love into the situation. So being consistent is what's going to help show that devotion and show that consistency. Okay, so lastly, we have words of affirmation and encouragement. Cancer. Oh, lovely. Anything else? Thank you. So we have, I love and support myself so I can love and support others. There, see it there? See it there? I love and support myself so I can love and support others. So that's with the healing, that's having the confidence to give rather than to take. That's to have that communication, to communicate when you need some support, when you need some help. Um, you know, so you love and support yourself, put yourself first, give yourself that TLC so that you can love on and look at people in a different way, open up, be loyal and trusting in your own abilities. I love me. Again, putting yourself first, loving on yourself enough to know that once you begin to heal and change your perception, show love, bring love into the situation, that you're able to then feel more loving in oneself because you're giving authentically, consistently, using your intuition, listen to your soul's loving voice. So that's a very beautiful message, and a lot that you can put towards your intentions for this new moon energy. Okay, so much love, Cancers. I hope this message was everything that you needed. Remember, it's not going to resonate with everybody, so take what does and you leave what doesn't. All right, much love. Big up.